I wanted to feel beautiful. I wanted to feel sexy. I wanted to feel like me. I literally could not find a bra that fit my body. So I decided to do something about it. Hi, I'm Dana Donofree. I'm the founder and CEO of AnaOno, Boob Inclusive lingerie. We say 2 boobs, 1 boob, no boobs, or new boobs. We have you supported. All chests are welcome here. Say I've been a fashion designer since I was 8 years old, and that's literally because that's when I started making all of my own clothing. I lived in Manhattan, which was very important to me to experience New York and its whole complexity. And that was the plan. And that plan changed when I found a lump in my breast. I found the lump in January of 2010. I was diagnosed a day before my 28th birthday in February, and that was just 2 months before our planned wedding. I get a phone call, and that phone call is my nurse practitioner who was calling me with the news to let me know that the lump in my breast was indeed breast cancer. That call was just at the worst, but at the best time, because my mom was there with me when I was able to receive the news. And I look at my mom and my soon-to-be mother-in-law, and I just look at both of them and I say, we can put all of these pretty clothes away because I'm not going to get married because I have breast cancer. Relationships are tricky during cancer. I remember one specific moment when we were rolling up to Costco to get my case after case of Smart Water for chemo, and he was just talking to me, but it seemed like I was in this tunnel, and it was reverberating, and it was like he was talking so fast and my brain was not processing it, and we weren't even talking about chemo brain yet. And I just screamed at him. I was like, you have to stop talking so fast. I can't understand you. He started yelling back at me, I'm not talking fast, you're not listening to me, you don't understand. And I just stopped the car. This is your get out of jail free pass. Neither one of us signed up for this. If you want to just go. And he just looked at me, and I thought he was gonna say, cool, get out of the car. But instead, he says, if you ever say that to me again, I will kick you out of this car. We were so young. We've never faced anything this traumatic in our lives, and we're dealing with it together. Opting to amputate my breasts as a part of my treatment at the time was not a hard decision for me. I had a very aggressive lump. It was so aggressive, in fact, that just in the 4 to 5 weeks of pre-screening appointments, it was literally doubling in size. So I knew that my best option for my long-term survival would be to remove the cancerous side completely. Unwrapping those bandages and looking at myself in the mirror for the first time, seeing a nippleless body, seeing what I called my SpongeBob square tits because they were these rectangle expanders like building blocks, bruises and scars and my port in my arm and just so many different scars that were on my body. I couldn't look at myself. I really could not look at the person in the mirror. And I didn't look at that person in the mirror for almost an entire year during my treatment. The first thing that the doctor told me was to not go on the internet to search my specific breast cancer. I am the recipient of an incredible drug that was created to target the proteins of a HER2-positive breast cancer, but the statistics of this version of breast cancer before 2010 was that it was untreatable, and our only goal was to get me to 5 years, and I'm here 12 years later. Because of my reconstructive surgery, because of my expansion and then later my swap, I couldn't wear a bra. I literally could not find a bra that fit my body. I started first assessing the problem. I started first by saying, what can I not wear? I couldn't wear an underwire bra, mostly because they hurt and they didn't fit. I couldn't wear a molded cup bra because I had bubbles and gaps where my nipples used to be, or I had bubbles and gaps under my shoulder where I didn't have like a spillover from natural breast tissue. I had incredibly sensitive skin after surgery, so I couldn't wear abrasive, nasty polyester bras that were mostly in the market. What made me the most comfortable was a sports bra. So I kind of stepped back and I said, well, how do I make a sports bra sexy? And I started deconstructing a bra, but also rearranging a sports bra. I had a recovery yoga class that I would take as a healing from my mastectomy surgery. So I stood up in front of the whole yoga room and I asked all of the breast cancer patients and survivors, what are you wearing as a bra after your surgery? And it was like I blew the lid off of like Pandora's box. And they're like, if you ever made one, we would be your first customers. And I decided that I was gonna start making bras that fit my body. And I was going to find a way to do that beautifully and like even something sexy. We launched AnaOno online in 2014 and I've never looked back. When I put on my first real production prototype and I looked in the mirror and I cried, that to me was just this moment where I took my strength back. I took what I wanted in my life back. It means something more than just the bra. It's a part of our identity and our sexuality and our femininity, and all of these things are intertwined together. And sometimes it just feels nice to feel pretty. I think for me, my legacy is about impact. And I really have the highest of highest goals to make sure that nobody impacted by breast cancer feels alone or isolated or doesn't have access to what it is that they need to live their lives fully and beautifully. If we can see that needle move in my life, I hope that that is left to a little bit of my legacy. I'm Dana Donofree. This is my life. This is my legacy.